It's your girl Ro in the building, and I'm here to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make these caramel apple candy grapes. These are delicious, and I'm going to show you how to make these. So let's get started. First off, you're going to need some grapes. Make sure you pick your grapes thoroughly. Make sure they're nice and firm. Then you want to wash them. I'm using some veggie wash. Normally use. I give it a little spray. It don't leave an aftertaste. It don't leave a residue, but it do remove the wax, the parasites, and all of that stuff. After you spray it, give it a good rinse. Then get some paper towel. Put it in your bowl or your pan, whatever you're using, and you want to dry them. Make sure your grapes are dried completely. Now I'm going to take some extra paper towel here and just begin to dry them individually or in groups, and just make sure that I am thoroughly drying my grapes. All right. Make sure you don't have no grapes that has cuts in them, because that will potentially break down the candy when it's done going through the process. All right. So here I'm using these skewers. I usually use the long ones here, but I'm using the 6-inch, and I will leave the links and all the supply lists in the description box below this video. Now here you want to take your toothpick or skewer, and normally I go in where you remove the grape from the stem. But a lot of you, I have noticed you guys insert on the other end. Now I'm going to insert on the other end, and I'm just going to show you because I get a lot of questions about where to insert them. So, and I normally say either side, it doesn't matter depending on what you're coating your grapes with. All right. So I did the other side. This is the side where you remove the stem and has the opening. But this opening, if you're doing just the solid colors, will potentially break down the candy coating, and I'll show you that later on in the video. All right. So I'm going to insert one on the other side. Okay. And then I'm inserting the rest of them on the opposite side, and now we're going to get to the candy. Here I'm using some Jolly Ranchers, some Weathers caramel candy here, and also some Lifesavers. Mix it up. Get you a nice amount of each three to have a good mix, and you just want to mix that up, and then you want to put it in a blender or a food processor. I didn't count these out. I did start it out counting them. Then I'm like, okay, I'm just, evenly separate them, and then get enough to have a good mix of the green apple and the caramel. All right. So putting in, I'm using a food processor, and I'm going to give it a nice mix. Now you can grind this down to a nice fine crumble. Leaving too many big chunks, it depends on the presentation, what you like, okay? But grinding it down to a nice fine crumble really looks good. The presentation looks good. So here is the candy broke down, but I'm going to break it down some more because there's a lot of big chunks in here. And the whole idea is just to get the caramel pieces and the green apple pieces and a little dust from the candy to be shown here. All right. But you want a great presentation. All right. So I grinded it down to a nice fine crumble of my liking. And I'm going to put it back in the container. And to prevent your candy from sticking, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Don't add starch. Some of you add starch, whatever is your preference, but powdered sugar is fine with me. I don't like starch. Okay. So 2 tablespoons, and mix it in really good. If you have to put it in another bowl, which I'm going to do here, and just make sure that the powdered sugar is equally incorporated. Okay? So give it a little mix there. And then I'm just going to transfer it back to the container because this is where I'm going to dip my grapes in. All right? All right. Now, this is an airtight container. It do not need to go in the freezer. It's good to be out at room temperature just like this. All right? Now I'm going to use a cookie sheet. You can use parchment paper or you can use a silicone mat. Either or is fine. I prefer to use a silicone mat. It fits right into my cookie sheet, and that's where I'm going to lay my candy grapes. Now, in a medium or large saucepan, you want to add in your sugar, your water, and your corn syrup. I'm doing my half recipe, 2 cups of sugar, half cup of water, and a half cup of light corn syrup. Give it a little mix. You want to cook it over your stove on medium-high heat, all right? And before you do that, use a thermometer, okay? Make sure the thermometer don't touch the bottom of the pot. It will give off a false reading. There's a clip to your thermometer. Clip it right to the side and just insert the tip right into the mixture. The mixture will boil up. Now you're going to cook this on your stove to medium-high heat, or if it's digital, cook between 5 and 6. When it starts mixing, it will mix and boil fast. Now you can add in your flavor around 250, but this indicator, this blue indicator, some thermometers have a red indicator. That is what you want to watch. Now when your mixture starts to reach up to 300 degrees, it will slow down. When it reaches 300 degrees, take your thermometer out, put it in some water to get off that extra candy. Now I'm going to use a green apple flavor, just add a little bit. And I am adding at the end, and then I'm going to add in the caramel, just a little bit. You don't need to add a lot. Give it a little mix. It will give a little smoky there. Don't worry. Now I'm adding in some liquid white. This is liquid. This is a gel color. And I would say about 5 to 6 drops of the white. All right, not too much because it will make your mixture thick. And it's not completely white because the mixture did turn brown. It did get a little darker than I expected to. All right. Now I'm adding in the neon bright neon green, to give me that lighter green for this candy grape display here. All right. So you want to mix that really good. Just add in a few drops of the green. You don't need to add much. If you add more coloring, too much coloring will cause your mixture to become thick. All right, so you want to take your grapes, dip carefully. You want to dip quickly, swiftly, but carefully. All right, and I'm not scraping these. I'm just going to dip and do like a rotating turn, just a little bit right there, and then just lay them onto the surface, onto your parchment paper or to your silicone mat. Silicone mat gives a nice finishing. You don't need to spray it or anything like that. I'm dipping and I'm just applying it to my silicone mat. All right. And you see how I'm working fast here, even though I got it sped up a little bit, but I'm dipping fast and applying it to my cookie sheet. All right. Now you also want to have your candy topping near you. You want to have it right by you so that you can just flow with the dipping process. It's just much easier. You don't want to spend a lot of time dipping them because your candy mixture will harden after a certain period of time. So I'm just switching it around. Now I'm going to bring in my topping. And you see the different mixes of the green, the brown. It really looks nice. And I'm just rolling it in, and you can, grab some of the mix and throw it on there. But really, if you have enough in your tray or your cup, whatever you plan to coat your grapes with, I just dip and just rolled it back and forth, and it coated very well. Okay? And it came out great. All right? And see how that just applied to the grape, and it came out pretty well. So just continue to check this out, and we'll move on to the next clip. Now let's talk about the packaging. Here are two of the packages that I use for my candy grapes. This is a smaller container and a medium-sized container. I do use a larger container, but we're going to talk about these two right here. The smaller one, for my market, I sell them for $25. Then the other container, I sell them in my market for $35. All right? Now, for removing the sticks from your grapes, you want to carefully remove the toothpick, or you'll get a crack like you see here at the bottom of your grape. Now, you just want to carefully twist and pull your toothpicks out so they don't crack, right? Now, when it comes to inserting them, it don't matter which side you insert them if you're coating them with a topping. Now, here's the one I inserted on the opposite side, and the side where it's starting to break down already is the side where the grape was removed from the stem. All right, so if you're doing a solid color candy grape, I recommend that you insert your toothpick on the side that it was detached from the stem. All right, if you're doing a topping, it don't matter which side you insert. Okay. You want to freeze these immediately after you package your grapes. Leave them in the freezer until you are ready to serve them or give them to your customer. I recommend to serve them within 24 to 48 hours. After they are removed from the freezer, they will start to come down in temperature, and they should be enjoyed within 2 hours. All right? So if you have enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more video and great tips from your girl, Ro. It's your girl, Ro, about to go, and I'll see you all in the next video.